When the Duchess of Sussex's 5 friends gave an interview to People magazine, she was heavily criticised for this by the British Protocol Police. After maintaining their silence for nearly 2 years, 5 women who form an essential part of Meghan's inner circle decided to speak out, to stand up against the global bullying they saw against their friend. These friends also spoke the truth about their friend. Meg sat silently and endured the lies and untruths. At the time, Meghan and her husband, Prince Harry, were expecting Archie. Her friends were worried about what the trolling and lies in the British press were doing to her and the baby. It's wrong to put anyone under this level of emotional trauma, let alone when they're pregnant. The British media criticised Meghan's friends for defending her and protecting her baby. Meghan Markle is the only child of her parents, and her friends are like her sisters and her only voice to protect her publicly. Kensington Palace prohibited Meghan from defending herself against lies in British tabloids. The royal family remained mum against all the abuse levelled at Meghan while she was pregnant. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, was the most trolled person in 2019 despite being on maternity leave or pregnant most of the year. Not a word from the self-proclaimed mental health advocates at Kensington Palace. In fact, the British newspapers declared that William had reached out to them to amplify hate against Meghan Markle. This is reminiscent of the treatment Diana got from the royal family. After changing his diaper, I felt a sharp cramp. I dropped to the floor with him in my arms, humming a lullaby to keep us both calm. The cheerful tune, a stark contrast to my sense that something was not right. I knew, as I clutched my firstborn child, that I was losing my second. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. This is totally heartbreaking. Harry and Meghan are such a kind and generous family who do not deserve the abuse. In 2020, the thing that we feared the most happened. We always feared that the endless bullying and toxic behaviour exhibited by British tabloids and their enablers at Buckingham and Kensington Palace would result in a miscarriage. Did you know that 41% of Americans have experienced online trolling? Trolling is emerging with some fatal mental health problems that even lead to the end of life. Take the growing trend of youngsters committing suicide because of social media trolling, for example. Trolling is associated with problems like loneliness, anxiety, and depression ruin mental wellness. Meghan's honesty and openness about grief in a NY Times op-ed sent a powerful message to anyone who loses a baby. This may feel incredibly lonely, but you are not alone. We are so devastated at the sad news of the Duke and Duchess losing their second child. We stand with Meghan and Harry, Archie, and Mama Doria and offer our prayers. May God bless them with more healthy children and find healing. In 2019, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, wife of Prince Harry, was the most trolled person in the entire world, male or female. Now 8 months of those months, she wasn't even visible. She was on maternity leave or with a baby. But what was able to just be manufactured and churned out, it's almost survivable. That's so big, you can't even think of what that feels like. Because if you're 15 or 25, if people are saying things about you that aren't true, what that does to your mental and emotional health is so damaging. According to PR agency Bank, 246,525 articles were written about Meghan Markle in 1 year. 96,460 were written on Kate Middleton, who is her peer. 72,125 on Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew is wanted for questioning by the FBI in the US in connection with allegations of pedophilia. Mental and emotional well-being. Online trolling and people spreading lies about you can damage your mental and emotional well-being. It's almost unsurvivable. At the end of the South African tour in 2019, a reporter asked Meghan how she was doing. She thanked the reporter for asking, since not many people had asked how she was doing. Anyone watching that interview with any ounce of humanity saw the toll that the bullying from the royal institution had taken on this young family. Fortunately, a global community of mothers called Peanut wrote an open letter to Meghan. Peanut app is a platform for motherhood and womanhood. We are reminded every day that one voice can make a difference. When mothers in the royal family failed to step up and abdicated their leadership position, women at Peanut app rose to the occasion to support the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan's simple action legitimized and amplified the voices of so many mothers. She made a positive impact on so many women's lives. Her transparency has allowed others to open up about their struggles to their loved ones and begin the healing process. It is not enough to survive, you have to thrive. By asking "Are you okay?" we are rebuilding the bonds of community torn by the pandemic and making that human connection. This is how we can all be mental health advocates and do our part to spread mental wellness in 2020. Thank you for standing with Harry and Meghan and showing your support. They do not know us by name, but they know that there are millions who care for Harry and Meghan and their beloved Archie, and that makes the difference.